Hey viewers and viewresses, my name is John Red Strategist. Welcome to Conarium. Phil is joining me via Skype.
Hello, yes. We're going to have a look at this. We're going to have a little quick look at this game, just see what it's all about. It's one that our wheel has picked, and it's an interesting little title that
Indeed,
we'll have a look at.
Now, I don't know much about this one, but as far as I'm aware, it's kind of based on the works of H.P. Lovecraft. It's kind of, I think, sort of like a detective game mixed with a bit of horror, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but you know me, I do like my H.P. Lovecraft every so often, so this might be an interesting one to play. And, you know, it seems to have fairly decent reviews on Steam, so I suppose we'll
Let's give it a whirl and see what it's all about. Good old H.P.
New
Lovecraft.
game, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see what horrors await us in the darkness. Yes.
Me. That's the main horror that awaits us in the darkness.
Yeah. Don't look in your closet right now, ladies and gentlemen. Phil's actually in there right now. Don't turn around. You know, don't take your eyes off the screen.
Turn around, because every now and then I get a little bit lonely. There we go.
Yeah. So have you heard that, you know, for some reason this is just a random little digression here, Phil. Oh, hello, wait, well, that could come in a second, actually.
There is no difference betwixt those born of real things and those born of inward dreaming.
Okay, H.P. Lovecraft quote there, I see.
Good old H.P. Lovecraft. Yes. He knows good old Harry Potter Lovecraft.
Harry Potter Lovecraft, oh dear. Yes, that's a very different H.P. that is. H.P. Brown Sauce Lovecraft. Yeah.
H.P. Brown Sauce. HP is also a brand of computer.
Indeed, yes. Okay, wow, that looks very interesting. Ooh.
Okay.
It's got that kind of shimmery effect on the screen.
It is.
Weird.
Is this you moving?
Yeah, I'm.
All right. I thought for a minute then it was being cutsceney.
Ah, weird.
Okay.
It's like it's plants, things like this.
Yes, it looks like what's that? That plant there that came up. What's it called?
Like God! Egg?
No.
No.
Well, maybe it's sea urchin like.
Yeah.
Because I know they have the.
Yeah. You've been a bit funny today, like trying to think of words and they're not coming to you. You were doing that with Sir You Being Hunted earlier, weren't you, Phil?
Well, it was only once there and once here.
Yeah, you know how internet logic goes. You do it twice,
you're being a bit funny
all the time. Yes,
there, exactly. You've seen them once, you've seen them all.
Look, it's my kind, Philip.
And my kind was back there, sea urchin.
Yeah,
oh my God, it's
like this game is speaking to us. Yes, on a deep spiritual level. There you go.
Oh, this is intriguing.
Yeah. What was I saying a moment ago? I was saying before that H.P. Lovecraft quote came up. Saying, you know, everyone don't turn around, Phil is in your closet right now. You know, and he's going to get you. If you turn around, he's going to be there, and that's it. You know, you're screwed over and all that. But have you ever heard of what was it? An urban myth from Japan about a monster called Beto Beto-san?
It does sound familiar. Yeah.
It's like a monster or something where.
Yeah.
It's like if you're walking down a lonely road. And you hear like weird footsteps.
Oh yes,
you.
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah. It's like you're not supposed to turn around, otherwise it kills you. And if you try and run away, it also kills you. So the idea is you have to like stop, but without turning around, you have to like say, "Please, Beto Beto-san, if you would like to go ahead, please do so." And you have to like let it past you, and then it has to go on, and then that's how you live. That's like what you do with Phil, ladies and gentlemen. If you hear him behind you singing that song he was singing a moment ago, you know, don't turn around. Don't.
Do you know what that song was?
I don't actually know, because I don't know music too well.
Well, no, some of the music you know really quite well.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
It says, "Oh, there's a guy up there. Is he talking?"
Oh.
Yes.
Well, some subtitles have jumped on the screen.
Yeah. So what was the song again then, Phil? Just before I advance forward and potentially trigger any more dialogue.
I think I'm going to keep you in the dark on it.
Oh, you're going to keep me in the dark, eh? You know, it's like a...
I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's Belinda Carlisle.
Ah, okay, yeah. Belinda Carlisle. Okay, well, there you go, everyone. So you learned something today, if you didn't already know that. Yes. Okay,
it's all about factual knowledge.
Yeah. And what is this guy looking at? He's got some sort of weird machine or something going on here. It's very
there's lots of shimmering going on in this.
Indeed. Dude. Oh, right, I'm not controlling. Dr. Faust, okay.
Okay.
Oh, he didn't have a nice face. He looked a little bit sort of zombie-like, he did. Okay.
Oh, that's rude.
Well, you know.
That's a bit W.
Well, if you don't
You
want
don't
to,
have a nice face.
Wow, okay. I think you'll find that actually my audience really appreciates my face. You know, everybody say how much you appreciate my face now in the comments, and if anyone contradicts that, I'm going to hunt you
I don't think
down.
they could appreciate your face because when they went onto it, their screens cracked.
Oh, God.
Oh, burn.
Oh, jeez. I think my guy's possibly a bit insane.
Yeah, hallucinating maybe.
Typical,
maybe that's why it's shimmering.
trope, yeah.
The pain is subsiding.
Okay.
I thought my head was about to explode, man.
Oh, my head, yes.
My head.
Esque to view game controls if necessary, okay. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Oh, God, there's something in the
item.
darkness. Right. Ooh.
There's something in the darkness.
I can press F and it makes a noise, which is kind of weird. Oh, right, I don't have to use left click. Maybe. It's like cupboards. Here we go. What have we got? Is this a book? Okay, it
says we can read it.
Antediluvian shamanism? Okay, let's read it then. Alright, we could just click that and it'll tell us actually what it says on the thing. Oh, that's all it tells us. Okay. Antediluvian shamanism. Okay.
I can hardly see that book.
I know. Obviously, because it's a horror game, it's going to be quite dark. Probably.
It is going to be quite dark, yes.
Now, where was that thing that I saw here?
To be safe, I better find a light source.
Okay, light source.
As usual in horror games, you know, you have light sources like this, but they barely freaking illuminate more than a few feet away.
Which is stupid because a lamp like that can easily illuminate more.
Oh, I found Dr. Witt's medical records one. Dr. Whitty.
Dr. Whitty. Yeah. Is he a funny guy?
Oh, ayo.
We're full of jokes round here.
Yes, we are. Indeed, right. Right, okay, actually this side here is actually the proper, just so you can actually read it. 18th of the 6th, 1949, yes. Observation notes of the 4th initiation session, 7:05 p.m. All the participants consumed the Dversahe mixture. That sounds like a real Lovecraftian word if I ever saw one. 5 minutes ago, and they have entered some kind of altered state of consciousness. All of them are now vaguely mumbling in their sleep, like they are chanting something, but the sounds are not conscious. They seem restless. I detect movements in their limbs, and, as always, I wonder if it is because of something they are actually seeing beyond. 7:15 p.m. As always, the device is humming and glowing, but this time the atmosphere is different to the previous sessions. Whatever the reason for this might be, it feels almost like that fantastic device is signalling something in a code I don't recognise. It is becoming more and more stressful to be alone here in the midst of this cold, dim and incense-filled room.
A code you don't recognise.
Yeah. ...
dash dash ... and that is the code of...
Fuck you. There we are. No.
Mr. Samuel Morse.
Yes. Yes, that is exactly
because he was
it.
French, of course. Yeah.
7:19 p.m. It sounds to me like the intensity of the subject's mumblings is much stronger now. Colours and shades are dancing on the walls with the rhythmic ins and outs of the device. I can hear the wind howling outside. Maybe a snowstorm is approaching, or something even worse. ... 7:24 p.m. Exactly 5 minutes and 3 seconds have passed now. Oh God, Jesus. Oh dear.
Coronavirus.
Shit.
Anyway.
Isolate myself quickly. You know, they have drifted beyond my area of expertise and guidance. I cannot do anything further except wish for their safe return. Okay, right. So some kind of experiment, by the sounds of it, going on here, Phil.
Of course, another horror trope.
Yeah. Oh, hello. What was that I just saw then?
Hello.
See?
It's too dark.
Oh God.
To be safe, I better find a light
Okay,
source.
I get it. You need a light source. What about this torch over here? Oh. Oh yes, of course. Oh, that's nice and bright. Look at that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's got the...
yeah. Your eyes burning out there, Phil? Your retinas
No, because thankfully
on fire?
it's a video game.
Yeah.
So my eyes
Okay.
will not be burning out. But if you shown that in real life into my eyes, it probably would cause a bit of a distraction.
Yes. Now, here's this weird device. Now, that's actually not too bad, an illumination. I wonder how long that'll last. You know, we'll get out into the darker hallways and it'll barely show us anything.
That's true, yeah.
Yes. Oh. Actually, I don't think we want to go out just yet, because there's still probably stuff to be found in here.
Let's have a look.
What do we got here?
Yes.
What's this? The, hold on, the Upu Out Expedition Handbook? Interesting.
Okay, so... Oh, okay.
Yeah. This sounds like some real At the Mountains of Madness kind of territory here, Phil.
That's a chapter, is it?
That's
in
a H.P. Lovecraft story. Yes, it's like an expedition to the Antarctic, but the expedition members find ancient ruins of like an alien civilization. They all kind of go mad and things like that. Yes. Okay. It's actually, I think, a story which featured a Shoggoth, which you'll remember from Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the
Call of
Earth.
Cthulhu, yeah, it's that weird, like, tree-like creature.
Yeah, the one that shapeshifts, yeah.
Yeah.
This device, its noises are resonating in my mind.
Okay.
Okay, so noises resonating in the mind. Weird. Strange little place this is. Okay,
Hallucinogenic? Have you taken too much LSD?
Yes. Tripping balls, yo.
Have you taken too much LCD? Oh no.
LCD.
Bit too much liquid crystal display.
I know. Yeah. Jesus, now don't drink that, everybody. Otherwise, you will trip out so badly you'll probably die. Now,
yes. Death is not a nice option.
Anybody here?
Oh no! Don't call that out, mate.
Where is everybody?
Otherwise, something's going to answer you, and it's not going to be very nice. The radio room. And it's locked, of course.
Maybe that's a room where there's televisions in.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's a power problem going on.
What's this weather notice? Right, we can actually just read it like this. Supervisor Nikolai Hansen, due date, doesn't say, explanations, expected snowstorm. A snowstorm is expected to hit for the next 2 weeks. It is of utmost importance to take all cautionary measures and inform all responsible personnel when going outside. Please be aware that the radio connection between the base and the ship may not be available during this period.
Okay.
Sign. Are we actually... No, do you reckon we are actually maybe this is a kind of recreation of Out of the Mountains of Madness. Are we actually maybe somewhere like the Antarctic or something where we have to...
I suppose you can get snowstorms, can't you?
Yeah. What's this? Familiar visits in the lower chambers once more in the form of a black cat. Its spectral image echoes throughout the 7 rooms. What sin called it out from its hollow, looming dim and ghost-like? Well, that doesn't sound odd at all, does it?
In certain cultures, black cats crossing your path is lucky. But in certain, it's unlucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ship. On the back, Upuout Expedition Wheeler Pequod, however you pronounce that. I think that name Pequod sounds familiar. I think that's from...
It's funny because this is testing your pronunciation skills here, isn't it?
And I'm failing abysmally. But I'm pretty sure Pequod, or however you pronounce it.
Pequod, Lord Farquaad. Maybe rhymes with Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad. That's not where I was going, but okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure Pequod sounds like it might be from... Oh, what was it? I'm pretty sure there's... I can't remember. I think it might have been a character called Pequod who was in Moby Dick by Herman Melville. I've read the book, but it just sounds familiar, I think. Ooh, what have we got here? Just a picture of like a star thing?
Fish? Could be a starfish.
Strange. And what's this one? That. Oh my god. Okay. It took me a moment there, but I think I know what that is. I don't know how well you're seeing that over Skype, Phil, but what I'm kind of seeing there is like a creature with like big sort of outstretched wings, like tentacles instead of a head.
Right. Oh,
that looks like,
I can sort of see that.
Rather, it matches the description of what's called an Elder Thing, which is a monster from H.P. Lovecraft kind of stories. So I wonder if we're going to see some of them in the game.
Oh God!
At least I'm pretty sure that is an Elder Thing. It
looks
like one. Yeah, that's bad.
Very horror-y.
Yeah, which again possibly suggests we're in the Antarctic, because I'm pretty sure that's where they were in H.P. Lovecraft's story. Hold on, I'm just going to have a sip of tea.
While you're at it.
Yes. To keep fueled up.
That's it.
Man, this does not look like a good place to be. We've got some cold and flu tablets up there, some pills. Can't actually pick anything up, though.
You never know when cold and flu are going to strike, do you?
The worst monster. Oh boy. What's in here? It's a storage room?
Looks like it. We can open the
hello. Oh god, what have we got? Circuit boxes or something? What's this? Auxiliary power needs to be enabled manually from outside. Oh, lovely.
Oh,
we
good.
Need to go outside into the howling wind.
To restore power, because of course there's no power. Because it's a horror game, of course there's going to be no bloody power.
Yeah.
Power's been stripped.
Stop those bloody sessions, this one says. Okay. Oh, there's more stuff here. Health notice, Supervisor Johan de Witte, It sounds German. Actually, maybe it's pronounced Witter instead of witty.
Due to the outbreak of the coronavirus, you must all be protected. In order to protect yourselves, please make sure you wash your hands with hand sanitizer and make sure you panic buy until all the supermarkets have run out of hand sanitizer, toilet paper, and all other items related to healthcare. Thank you, Herr Faust.
Also, it isn't necessary to stock up on dried pasta as well, yeah.
Oh, yes, dried pasta and tinned food. Don't forget those, because for some reason you have to panic buy because it's going to hit everywhere. Yes. Oh, dear. Oh, God. Oh, save us. The shuggers come to get us.
Indeed. There you go. Yeah, that's exactly what this notice says.
I knew it.
Attention crew members who are having problems sleeping. Examinations conducted regarding the increase of accidents regarding the increase of accidents recently led me to believe that the reason behind them is some kind of intense cabin fever. Symptoms for this problem are insomnia, severe headaches, seeing visions or hearing voices. Crew members who are suffering from the above I just heard a weird noise. It sounded like it was coming to my left. I did not like that. I sure as hell hope there isn't something stood there. Crew members who are suffering from the above symptoms are required to refer to... Okay, actually, I just heard it in my right ear. It just sounds like something outside in the game. Yeah, that is not actually here where I am. Required to refer to me personally for a thorough check-up. This will also be the main topic of the general meeting that will be held tomorrow after lunch. This issue poses serious problems regarding safety at work, so it must be taken heed of soberly. Medical practitioner, and signed. There you go. What's this one?
Right.
This is... Oh, it's that weather notice again.
Is it the same one?
Yeah,
right.
Looks like it. From Mr. Hansen. Oh, it's the storage room. Oh, no, not the storage room, the circuit room. This looks like probably the way out. Do I want to go out? Okay, apparently I am. Well, I don't know if I'm prepared for this. Yes.
Are you prepared for this?
I don't know. No, well, we're going outside. It's giving us that. It's on the loading screen. I'm pretty sure there might have been areas back in the facility. Oh, God. Well, that's a whiteout and a half.
Oh, you know what this is reminding me of? This section moment you've turned out, the long dark.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know if I want to be out
here. Those searchlights up there. Are that searchlights up there and things?
Yeah, up here.
Well, and the darkness. You know, this is reminding me of a mixture of the long dark and the light keeps us safe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in a bit of a way.
Strong light shining over there. Somehow it reminds me of a lighthouse.
I know, maybe it is for all you know, son. I was just going to say something.
It could be a
I
lighthouse.
don't feel like I'm ready to be out here yet. I feel like there might have been areas in here that I didn't explore. I'm going to go back inside.
Are you being a little scaredy cat?
Yes, Phil, I am, indeed. If you want to go... Oh, what's this? Several other examples of the composite sculptures ranging from humanoid to reptilian in shape. They were mostly damaged and generally in a really bad shape. The lost parts were completed by the artist's imagination. Well, that's random, but okay. Interesting.
I wonder, here's a question for you while obviously doing this and going through here. Just been thinking, what must have... Like when authors come together like this, like H.P. Lovecraft, when he was sitting there thinking, he must have had a good sort of imagination. Like, how did he come up with these sort of, ideas and these sort of creatures and horror elements to it? I mean, because obviously he's sitting there just racking his brains, going, "Oh God, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? How am I going to make this? I really want to do this good horror story."
Indeed.
But where do I come from? But there must be something that, gives them some inspiration. Yeah. That's what happens to most authors. They have something that gives them inspiration. Like, I know that some of the characters and some of the settings in, like, J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter books, from her life and from the way she was treated in various places.
Like H.P. Lovecraft, I mean, wouldn't be surprised if a fair amount maybe came from mental illness, because there are some people who suggest he may have not been entirely sound in his head. But Also, I've just noticed there appears to be a vent entrance. It can't open at the moment, but that's not a good sign. It sounds like at some point we're going to be crawling through vents.
Facing a xenomorph, yeah.
Also, there is a sprint mechanic, which is not a good sign either, because that suggests at some point we're going to be running away from something.
Probably a xenomorph.
Going to be stalking us. Yes. Okay. I don't think there is actually anything else in here, so we do have to go outside.
I've said that twice, and you still haven't picked up on it.
You said xenomorph, have you?
Yes, I said xenomorph.
I did pick up on it. I just decided not to humour it.
Decided to ignore it.
Yes.
Don't think there's going to be xenomorphs in here, because if there was, then I'm sure Sigourney Weaver would be ringing up the creator of this game, going, "Excuse me,
Yes.
I'm going to copyright you.
Sigourney Weaver herself, not the directors or producers of Alien Isolation.
Nope, Sigourney Weaver
sorry,
herself.
not Alien Isolation, Alien, just more generally. But Sigourney Weaver herself, she would be ringing us up to say, I don't like the fact that you are flipping... oh my god, what the hell? Oh right, it's kind of inventory.
Oh, I've just received some breaking news from BBC News. US to extend coronavirus travel ban to UK and Ireland from 4 GMT on Tuesday. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so I found out how to access my inventory. It's spacebar, apparently.
Spacebar.
So that's good. We have a few slots here by the looks of it. 5 more, 2 currently occupied. We've got the strange device was already on my left arm when I came around inside the meeting room of the Antarctic base. So it is in the Antarctic. It comes as no surprise that I don't remember anything about it. Okay, right. Weird. We can actually examine it sort of a bit more closely. It's not like...
It looks to me that this game is getting inspired from that story. Is it The Mountains of Madness?
Yeah, At the Mountains of Madness. Yeah. Looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, there's good. I reckon there's going to be Elder Things and maybe Shoggoths and God knows what else.
Yeah. Well, you face him in Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth, so you can face him again.
Okay. It's doing that thing where rather than letting you just wander off, it sort of you reach an invisible boundary where it says, I don't want to progress further than that. That might be dangerous. Is this where we need to go down here?
Looks like it, don't it?
What's this here? Is this the power facility area?
That we need to get. Yes, could very well be.
Hello. Can we shut the door? Right. Right. It looks like maybe. Switch that one up. Put both of those up. Right, I've done both of those. Maybe there's something else we need to find here. Gauges.
More gauges.
It's just a door that's propped up there. That's locked, or rather it won't open. Okay.
Could be something blocking it on the other side.
Yes. Don't know if there's a jump mechanic in this game, but I haven't seen a control for one, so I imagine if there is one, it'll tell me at some point. No, I think I've just put both of those up for now. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here, unless there's something I can look at. Maybe a box or something. There doesn't seem to be an awful lot of things. A lot of fire extinguishers there. Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, what the? I just press C and it brings my hand up. That's weird. Okay.
Good, you can stick your middle finger up at people.
And I can crouch as well. Stick my middle finger up. That'll totally show the monsters when the horrible eldritch abominations
like, oh my God,
come.
No. You can't just stick your middle finger up at me.
I know, they'll be so offended, they won't know what to do. They'll think it's some sort of human occult ritual that's designed to kill them. Oh, what's this?
All I can remember is the successful establishment of the Upper Antarctic base. And after that, nothing is clear in my mind.
Okay, right, so he's a bit of an amnesia type situation here. He doesn't seem to remember anything of what's going on.
Of course not.
Yes. There's got to be... So has me flicking those switches up actually worked? Has it actually done anything? Can't tell. Let's go back inside and see what's going on.
See if we brought power.
And have a looky-loo. The abundance of 5-pointed shapes seen in the... Oh, right, that was too quick for me to read.
Didn't get enough chance to read that one, did you?
It's on about 5-pointed shapes, which again probably makes me think of Elder Things. It makes me think they're going to show up at some point.
Well, 5-pointed shapes, that could be a starfish as well.
That's still locked.
Interesting fact about starfish. They can regrow limbs.
Yes, they can.
Their limbs. And they can also... in order to consume their prey, they basically attach themselves to the prey and then stick their stomach inside out, and then
Yes. Okay. I don't think I've managed to switch the power back on here, Phil.
No,
it doesn't seem to be.
You're still having to use the torch to gain through the darkness here.
Yeah, this is not ideal. Okay, hold on. There's got to be something else out here that maybe we missed.
Could very well be. Yeah.
Okay, let's try this again. Is there definitely nothing else over on this side, or is it just going to give me the old invisible barrier? I shouldn't go this far out, or something. It probably will, won't it? Let's have a look. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, apparently we can go around here. Oh, no, we can't. Never mind.
You got
Right, so it's got to be something around here then, in that lower bunker or whatever it was. There's got to be something in there which we're supposed to use.
I can see the snowstorm.
Yeah. Man. Okay. God, outside here, the sprint doesn't feel much faster than ordinary walking. No.
Well, in most horror games, the sprint mechanic isn't that.
No, it's not.
That much. You don't have that.
No.
Did you know there was actually a sprint mechanic in Everybody's Gone to the Rapture?
Was there?
There was a sprint mechanic, although it's notorious for not working very well.
Oh, okay.
Basically, what happens is you have to hold down the button, and it actually builds up. It's not instant, so it starts building up. And when it does build up to its maximum, it isn't really much of a sprint.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just flicking these switches around, but nothing seems to be happening.
No. You know what we need here? An electrician.
We do.
Need an electrician. Are you a certified electrician?
Oh, hold on. Oh, no, wait, can we... Oh, no, hold on. Maybe we're supposed to force this door.
Oh,
okay, because it's... looks like somebody maybe tried to barricade it shut. Okay, that was what I was supposed to do. I'm an idiot.
I've heard a rumour it was a guy called Andrew Taylor.
Oh, dear. That's not good.
No.
Barricaded himself in. Duct tape, or just tape, or whatever it is.
I think it's normal. It looks like masking tape.
Yeah. I found some tape, Mr. Frodo.
Hey? I don't think that relates.
I feel like I just heard a weird sound just then, but it was just me. I don't know.
You know what weird sounds I can hear? Your voice.
I knew you were going to say that. Yes. Oh, you're so predictable. Oh, right.
I can't hear any game sounds, yes.
No.
Oh, there's something to examine.
Ah, right. We need to fuel something for this tank, I think. It's like a generator. Okay. So we need to fuel up this generator. The old Jenny.
The old Jenny.
Yes, that's
the locked
locked.
door.
Okay. Right, well, there's going to be fuel around somewhere, isn't there? Something that I can use.
Well, you'd hope so. I mean, it might not be, but you'd hope so.
Hold on a minute. Can I...
You want to keep your fingers crossed.
Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me just take a careful look around. I feel like this is probably going to be one of those... Oh, no, wait. It's literally right there. What am I doing? Okay, take that. Take the old jerry can.
I feel like it's going to be one of those... Oh, there it is.
Yeah. As you say, I feel like it's going to be one of those kind of games where there's lots of like little puzzles where you have to find certain objects in the environment and things like that. Yeah.
Oh, what's going on here now?
Shut that bad boy. Right, so now I'm assuming...
We can do something with this, yeah.
Yeah, so look.
Oh.
So we put those back up. Yeah, something happened, yeah. Because it's given us like a save thing in the top left corner. And,
save. Okay.
Yeah, for a second I couldn't move. And it sounds like the power has been restored. There we go.
Good. That's what we need, because we need to see where we're going. Can you actually... is it all auto-save, or can you actually save manually in this?
Let's have a look. We can save manually.
Oh, that's useful.
Yeah. Yeah, we can put in empty slots like this.
Yeah, we better make use of that, because we don't want to... Yeah.
No, we don't. Okay, successfully saved 2 slot 2. It's got a little floppy disk icon. Look at that. Yeah.
Oh, those days.
Them's were the days, according to
Phil. The days
Phil.
of floppy disks.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, right. Well, we've restored power, I'm guessing, but that probably means now that shit is going to go down. Oh. I always hear little noise in the background. I don't know what's causing them.
Maybe we've now got light. Have we got light inside here now?
Let there be light, said the guy at the Antarctic base, and there was light.
Okay. Oh, it's a picture of a brain.
No way we're going to read all that in time. Yeah. Yes, okay, right. So, we can actually... Yeah, look, there's lights come on in here now.
Wow, that don't illuminate anything.
No, they don't. Typical horror fare, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Alright, okay. Kind of want to keep my talk... Oh, hello! That is a figure. And my character's freaking out.
Yep, the figures are starting.
Yep. I know,
it was a figure.
Yeah.
An H.P. Lovecraft style figure.
Oh, so we're going to the radio room, Philip.
Oh, at least that's unlocked now.
Yeah. I guess a lot of places will now be unlocked. Hello, take me to the radio room. Let me call for help. But it's not going to work, obviously.
No.
Because you know how it is with horror games.
Not.
What's this? This is the... oh, right, it's just a map of the area we're in, I'm guessing. Yes, the Ross Sea, Cape Washington, Victoria Land, Ross Island and all that.
Yeah.
We're definitely in the Antarctic. That is, oh god, that's some sort of weather report or something.
Weather report there.
Yes.
So.
Morse code tables. Here you go, Phil, just for you.
Oh, yes, I was talking about Morse code before.
Yeah, you were. There you are, Morse code table, letters, numbers, and their corresponding Morse code symbols listed below. I wonder if this is actually going to be a puzzle and we're actually going to have to send something. I don't know. Oh,
God, I don't even know quite how Morse code works, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm kind of wondering, though, what year this is set in, because there was a thing before it said 1949, but Actually, no. Now that I think about it, maybe this is 1949. It's just I saw this this little walkie-talkie thing here, and I thought, is that something they would have had in 1949? But maybe just
Yes, I think they would have had walkie-talkies in
Yeah.
1949.
We can take it though. Yeah. I found a walkie-talkie because now that I think about it, I think they did have like handheld radio transceivers in World War II, things like that. So they probably would have had walkie-talkies, maybe perhaps a bit bigger than that one.
Yeah, and this is set 4 years obviously after World War II has ended.
Yeah. Okay, what's this microphone? Pequod, that's how it's pronounced.
Ah, good job, Liz. That's there.
Yeah.
There is someone who can hear me. Please come in.
You're not going to get an answer, buddy. Don't even try.
The condition in the disturbed air seems to prevent communication.
The disturbed air. Okay, that's an interesting way of putting it. Binoculars. Hello.
Ah.
We can't actually take them though, so.
Oh, can you not?
No, there's no option.
That's a bit disappointing.
Very shiny though. I like them.
You could use it to look far away. Yeah.
Looking right at you here, Phil. There you go. What do you see, binoculars? I see a very strange-looking person. There's a camera. Hello. What's this? Oh God.
Take pictures. Snap.
Can't take it, but.
Oh, it's a very old-style camera, that one.
Yeah.
Where you just twiddle the top.
Yeah. I was kind of worried for a second that we'd pick this up and we'd look around and there'd be like an option, look at roll of film, and it would be like horrible things that someone's photographed. You never know.
That would be interesting if they did that. Shame they haven't put that in.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, who knows?
That's all we can do here in the radio room.
Yes.
Onto the television room.
The television, the televisual room, then onto the internet room.
That's it. Oh yes, because they had that. Yeah, internet was going strong in 1949.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the bit when something jumps out at me.
Yes, we haven't had that yet.
No, I don't know if this is one of those kind of games, but there might well be. I don't know. If there's a sprint mechanic, I'm going to guess that something is going to leap out and we have to run away at some point. But
yeah.
Infirmary. Here we are. Oh, this is going to be lovely. The hospital area, the sick bay, whatever you want to call it.
The sick bay. Yeah.
Oh, we can open up the
open the medicine cabinet.
Nothing in there that I can pick up. Okay.
So why did it let you open it?
I know. It's funny, isn't it? It's like a lot of these that open, but there's not actually anything in them.
Giving you the illusion that you can take something when you bloody well cannot.
I know, yes. Pills! Lovely.
Pills, glorious pills. Everyone loves pills.
Okay, we've got drawers like the desks in Amnesia, except you don't actually need to move the mouse, you just click and they open. Hello. Oh, that looks like a blood-stained letter. What's going on here? Dr. Vitter's medical records 2. All the members awakened without any problem, except for Frank Gilman. That is a H.P. Lovecraft reference, because I believe Frank Gilman was a character in... what was it called? The Dreams in the Witch House? I think it was, that story.
Oh, fanboy moment.
Yes. See, this is where my literary knowledge comes in handy. All of a sudden, his heart ceased beating at around 1:45 a.m. Incidentally, I think Dreams in the Witch House also featured the Elder Things in them. So...
the Elder Things and the Shoggoth, we're in for a good surprise, aren't we?
Hopefully, yes. Assuming that they are actually in the game. But I'm just guessing. If there's a picture of an Elder Thing, I'm just guessing that maybe they're going to show up at some point. He was extremely cold and there was no detectable pulse. Have you ever noticed that when I move my light around, my mouse rather, it's like a light shining on the page? That's interesting.
Or when you move your light around, then the mouse moves.
Yeah.
Exactly.
While I was preparing to perform cardiac compression, he momentarily opened his eyes. I'm unsure how much time passed since his heart failed to beat, but it can't have been more than 5 minutes. And then came the event that shook us all. The cause was the very words Frank uttered directly to Dr. Faust right after he awakened. I don't know how to explain it because his voice was muffled and almost indiscernible, but I am convinced that the voice I heard did not belong to Frank. As a medical doctor, I can say that this is not completely impossible for someone in his condition, but there was something wrong with what I heard. It was a sound that no human vocal cords could produce.
Oh no, he's turning into a thing.
Yeah, he's possessed by the demons of hell.
Yes, that's it, by the Shoggoth.
Yeah. Dr. Faust, you were saying Dr. Fist a moment ago. That's obviously German for fist, isn't it? Faust, yeah.
It is, yeah.
Incidentally, Dr. Faust, I think... is also like a literary thing. Dr. Faustus, the story of the guy who traded his soul for knowledge, something like that. So possibly a bit of literary symbolism. No, you wouldn't. Okay, and that's what we saw on the previous.
On the previous one, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Right, we'll close notes there. Okay, is there something on the bed over here? There is.
Another note.
Out Antarctic Expedition Statement of Consent. By signing this document, you're agreeing to the terms written below. False statements are made knowingly or willfully, including affidavits or other supporting documents submitted therewith, may be punishable. I hereby declare that I consent to perform my daily duties to the best of my ability, listen to the judgment of the expedition leader, Dr. Faust, and participate in a series of medical sessions as needed at the Out Antarctic base. The risks of participating in the aforementioned medical sessions have been fully explained to me. Any questions I have regarding the procedure, why it is necessary, its benefits and risks, have been answered to my satisfaction. Therefore, I give my informed consent to the performance of the procedure by signing the Statement of Consent. Okay, I reckon Dr. Faust has probably been doing stuff to the expedition members. Just saying. Yes.
He looks like he has been, and they've been turned into these weird creatures.
Maybe they
and
have.
Oh God, are we going to be meeting these expedition members in their fully transformational forms?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I've just had
Quite
a thought.
Possibly. Oh no, that's the way we came. What am I doing? Go this way. It's a door that's stuck. Okay. We're getting.
Can we not shove it like you did last time in that previous room? You can't shove that door that was stuck.
No.
Not letting you at all.
No.
It won't open.
It won't open. Cafeteria. Canteen, yes.
Oh, it smells awful. Yeah, things are probably rotting.
This doesn't look nice. I don't know what you're serving up in that pan there, cook, but it looks god-awful.
It could have been alright at some stage, but it might all just be rotting.
Yeah, or contaminated with something horrible.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's the other door that we just couldn't
stuck
open.
Door. Okay.
Yeah, okay, it just comes out here to behind the...
Well, that's one mystery solved.
There we are. See? Solving the mysteries.
Of life.
Phil and Red, the mystery bros. Here we are.
Duh.
Yeah, make us a jingle, Phil.
That's the jingle. That's all
mystery
we need.
Boys. There we are. Yes. Right. Yeah. Well, it doesn't look very nice in here, does it?
No. A smelly old cafeteria.
Jesus. You could have a big lump of cold hard rot for dinner there, Phil.
Your
old favourite.
My old favourite. I love a bit of rot for me tea.
Okay. Storage is locked. There's another cabinet here with nothing in it.
Nothing of note.
More cold and flu tablets. Well, at least if we get cold and flu, we're well stocked. That's locked.
Oh, we are. Yes. We're ready for action. Action is ready for us.
Yes. Right, what have we got around here? Cabinets with nothing in them. These little things here, whatever they are. Elevator. Oh.
Elevator.
Oh, I just press it and now we're going somewhere. Hold on.
Up or down? Looks like we're going down.
Down into the depths, Philip.
Oh God, the bowels.
The bowels of the earth. They smell very bad.
Hopefully not the earth, because the earth has got a core that's 5,000 degrees Celsius. So we'd be very much incinerated.
There's little faces on the right there. Including that one up there. He's got a very big chin, he has. Okay, right. So far, very atmospheric.
Good. That's what we like in a horror game.
It is what we like indeed. Oh, where the hell are we now? This doesn't look good.
Oh, well. Okay.
This does not look good. Whatever this is. Oh, God. It just burped.
Dear. It's giving you gas, is this game?
Yes, the game's giving me gas. Jesus, it's making me a little bit gassy.
Another stuck door.
Okay. Link elevator. Ooh, hello! That's a figure. Jesus. I feel like I'm being guided deeper and deeper into whatever the heck this guy's leading me to.
Oh no. Why are you following him?
Well, you just got to.
Why not?
You? Yes. Okay, but I kind of want to see what's going on
I'm
here.
sure he will lead us to a land full of rainbows, unicorns, and sweeties.
Yes, there's a tree growing in this thing. It's like a weird little arboretum type thing.
A tree. What H.P. Lovecraft thing can be shaped like a tree?
H.P. Lovecraft. Well, we certainly know that shoggoths can take that sort of form, don't we, Phil? If they wish.
That's what I'm worried about.
If they so please.
Hello, I'm a shoggoth, and I'm going to take the form of a tree.
Yes. That's what they say when they go on Britain's Got Talent. What's this? Ooh. Just like a piece of pipe?
I don't know.
Looks very corroded, which is not a good sign. What's this? I found a note about the origin of the Conarium. Okay. Dr. Faust is very tight-lipped about how he came up with that strange exploration device he built long ago. The only thing he has told me is that he came across some shunned and forbidden volumes about a device of extraterrestrial origin. It's Elder Things, it's got to be Elder Things, but again, these sources do not hint that any existed on Earth, except in the dreams of those who like to chew a certain alkaloidal herb. Okay, so we're all druggies and we're all just tripping out, basically. The sessions we hold in the meeting room to adapt our nervous systems to the alien impulses of the machine were frightening at first. If used too much, it affects the body to breaking point. But now I'm used to its non-human sensations. I've started to feel like the device is clearing my mind to make it absorb much more than ever before. I feel unconfined and much more receptive. But the most peculiar aspect of the sessions are that, because it is a shared experience, I am able to receive impressions, ideas, and even memories which belong to the other participants. Usually, my mind wanders after the sessions end, and I cannot focus my thoughts until I have slept for several hours. That strange device surely disorients feelings and bodily functions, but I believe that what it offers is of immense importance. Right, okay.
Okay. What did you say before? The Conariums?
The Conarium.
They sound very... Is that the... am I thinking of something different? That sounds very similar to one of the enemies in Rayman.
Oh, right, okay.
We go to the desert of the Canarians.
Oh, the Canaran, yeah.
Yeah.
The Canaran, yeah.
No, yeah, got very similar names.
Okay, so I'm guessing the Conarium could be that device in that first room, maybe?
And not the Canarans from Rayman.
Not the Canaran, no. But, okay, so maybe it's designed to perhaps enable people to share memories and thoughts and stuff. That's what it sounds like, perhaps. Weird.
That's
okay.
a very sort of weird concept.
Yes.
I don't...
Strange. Well,
maybe they're uploading their memories and data to the cloud.
Maybe they are.
Yeah.
The 1940s version of the cloud, ladies and gents.
Which is the sea.
The sea. Nothing in those drawers. Okay. Things drawn on there. Okay. It's through here. Oh, it's a switch. That's locked. Okay.
That's locked, of course.
So there's another lab or another office or something in there. Okay. So if there's... Hang on, can this door open? No, it's locked. Okay.
Locked door. Full of locked doors this way.
Right. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else really in here, so I think we have to go back up out into... Oh no, we were back in here, weren't we? Okay. It wants us obviously to go where that figure was, but we're just going to explore a little bit before we go that way. So we might find some interesting informations. Yes. Oh.
Informations.
What the hell?
Like informations.
What's that? That's some sort of weird artifact or something.
Oh.
That's a bit Cthulhu-like, isn't
That
it?
is very Cthulhu-like.
Yes. Yeah. I like the shininess of it, though. Yeah. I will say, this game's got nice graphics. I like it.
And it's flowing in like... I mean... This is so good to see it on your computer when it's like, you know, it's not potatoey and laggy and things like that. It's nice and smooth. You really have got a lovelier computer. So that was really a good buy.
Sorry, I was just downing the last of my tea. A statue beautifully carved from a blue crystal. It depicts a humanoid figure sitting in a meditative posture. The most striking feature of the carving is the octopian mask it wears on its face.
It's not a mask.
Unless it's like a human cultist with like a Cthulhu mask on.
Yeah, worship Cthulhu.
It's given us an option. We can take it. Well, we're going to do that.
Might as well.
You obtained a trophy item, apparently. Okay.
Oh, I saw that in the start menu. If you open up the start menu...
Yeah.
Oh, it's not in there. Okay, it's in the main. It's in the main menu.
Yeah.
You might...
Ooh, what's this? Temple, flooded caves, base. Provisional camp equipment was deployed to the underground caverns below the base without any problem. Submarines also work great. They are fast and manoeuvrable beyond my predictions. We've started exploring some parts of the underwater passages, but it is slow going.
Right.
Okay, so there's submerged caves, I'm guessing, by the sounds of it, which isn't good, because we're probably going to go down there at some point, and it's not going to be very
Did you enjoy
nice.
your last of your tea, then? The last dregs?
I did. It was getting kind of
probably
warm. Yeah. Right, I think we have to go where that figure was, Phil. It was down here.
Or should we save that for next time?
Oh, we could actually, yes. That
follow the
sounds like
figure.
a good idea. Okay, we'll tell you what, let's wrap up here then. We'll make this part 1 of Conarium, because the thing is, I wouldn't mind playing through more of this and seeing where it goes.
Yeah, we can certainly come back. I can come back to it, and then you can carry on playing. Yeah,
indeed. So thank you everyone for joining us. And hope you'll join us for some more. I'll probably definitely record more of this myself, and upload it on the channel fairly soon.
Yes, it's very interesting. I like these little sort of indie horror titles like this.
The thing is, I imagine, I don't know, a lot of these little titles like this tend not to be very long games. You can usually do them in a few episodes, and I imagine this one probably isn't very long either. But I wouldn't mind coming back and doing more of this. It sounds like it's right up my alley. So thank you then for joining us then, everybody. Facebook and Twitter links down below, along with Propagandist channel link as usual, if you're interested in that kind of thing. And, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. But in the meantime, we're signing off now. Goodbye, everybody.
Arrivederci.
Sayonara. What the fuck? Oh. What the? I hear movement. Why is there movement? Nothing happened. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I just reloaded the game and then bullshit just went down. Why? Who am I here? Oh! Why are you here? Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Why did that happen? Holy fuck, that scared the absolute shit out of me.